Kendrick is not a household name the way Drake is. Everybody knows that Drake's music. So many people were sitting down because they honestly had no clue who Kendrick was or any of his music. Can I be real with y'all? Look, it is 1:29 a.m. 1:29 a.m., y'all. And here I am having to come here and talking about the Super Bowl performance and the controversy that's going on when it surrounds Kendrick Lamar, his performance, and everything that happened. Y'all, I feel like this conversation shouldn't even have to be had. But I was scrolling on my Facebook feed. Give me grandma old. Yeah, you still look at Facebook? Yeah, it's yeah. But a lot of young people went back to Facebook. So, but I am appalled. I'm appalled. One of my, I consider him a friend. He posted about the Kendrick performance, and he's low-key just throwing dirt on Kendrick. And I'm not here for it. I'm not. One thing I really want to say is I hate that for the Black community, especially when it comes to the entertainment industry. It's all about being put against each other and who's better at this, who dressed better in this. It's so competitive, and it's disgusting. Even when it comes to athletes, I get it, it's a game. You're competitive in the game. You want to be the best. I get it, but my thing about all of this is the fact that we are all different people, right? We are all different people having different skill sets, doing different things. We all have our independent missions out here, regardless you're in the same industry or feel it as somebody else. I feel like everybody's path is just a little bit different. Everybody's motive and their purpose is a little bit different. Not one of us has the same purpose. So when I come online and I keep seeing stuff about the Kendrick performance was garbage, like Kendrick only performed, y'all, I have to go and find his post, because that's how crusty it is. That's how crusty it is. He made a few points, and if he sees this, cool, because I do not mind having this discussion. But first, he said Kendrick only got the Super Bowl because Drake turned it down 3 times. He said he just wasn't interested in doing it, and Steve Stout already came out and stated that. All right, whatever. Drake didn't want to do the performance. Whoop-de-freaking-do. Nonetheless, it's still a big performance. I really don't see what the point of even putting that out there was. And we will never really know how many times somebody was asked to do something, because honestly, me personally, I can't see somebody begging somebody to do something. If you get a no once, all right. No twice, okay, yeah, I'm definitely not gonna keep dipping my hand in that, because dang, it's sizzling. A third time, bro. They asked him 3 times. Do they not look pressed? I can't. It just doesn't sit right with me. I don't believe it. Next, he said no one cared about any songs he performed outside of Not Like Us, the biggest hit of his career. because it was attached to Drake. Now, my good friend, that is a load of bullcrap. His biggest hit, his biggest hit. Let me finish what he said. Um, I know you, I know you Kendrick stands don't want to hear this. Like stands, fans maybe. But Kendrick is not a household name the way Drake is. Everybody knows that Drake's music. So many people were sitting down because they honestly had no clue who Kendrick was or any of his music. I'm gonna stop right here. Um, the thing about it, of course, everybody knows Drake because Drake makes music to entertain. Drake's music, he puts out album after album, song after song, single after single, getting radio play. Just Drake is Drake. Drake has a different motive when it comes to his music. I feel like Drake does this because Drake wants to continue to be in the limelight. He wants to continue to be talked about. Drake wants to continue to be the center of attention. Versus Kendrick, for him to even say that nobody knows his other music and Kendrick is not a household name the way Drake is, that is a farce, my guy. Because Kendrick had plenty of songs, plenty of albums that been popping. Oh my goodness. Once I heard that, I just had to go and play some of his music in the car because I was in the car when I read this, and I'm just like, So we got Good Kid, Mad City, that album. We got Damn, the album. Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Like, I haven't listened to GNX, but... And it's like you can listen to the whole album. It's not a few songs. Versus with Drake, there's quite a few albums and songs I have skipped because Drake makes music to stay relevant, if you will. And it caters to the crowd. He makes party music. Sometimes, of course, he'll rap, he'll sing. But there's a difference between Drake and Kendrick. Kendrick makes music to send messages, to inform his audience. And no, that music may not be for everybody because everybody isn't lyrical. Everyone doesn't really think. And I hate to say that, but a lot of people don't like to use their brain because when you're listening to what Kendrick is saying in his lyrics, there's a message behind all his songs. And a lot of his messages talks about the oppression of Black people. And reading this entire thing that he put out as a Black man, just to hear that, just to see that coming from him, it's like, wow, are you for real? Because yeah, Drake is a known name out here. He has a lot of hits, blah blah blah. Good for him. But why are we comparing or trying to talk down about another artist because of whatever beef that's going on? Like, my thing is they're two different artists with two different motives. They do music in two different ways. One is for entertainment, Drake's is for entertainment, and Kendrick's is at actual message. Kendrick's is to inform. Kendrick's is to truly influence into a direction of growth and ascension. We have so much party music going around as it is. I mean, is there not a lot of other artists in Drake's category that does what he does? Maybe not to his caliber, but you know. And I was talking to my mom about it in the car, and I'm just like, see, that's where he really has stuff messed up, because just because you want to say he's not a household name in your household does not mean he's not a household name to those that are in tune like that. Because I like to listen to music with messages. He doesn't have to constantly be out here putting a new single out, a new album out to stay relevant. Him and J. Cole give the same type of vibe to me. Just because we don't see them, we always gonna be waiting. Because we know when they drop some stuff, they're actually talking about something. That's the difference. How many albums have y'all skipped to Drake's like, oh no, I'm not feeling this. This sounds like some tech music, whatever. Like, oh no, this man's singing again. Oh God. Like, not all of his music is gonna be your music. But like I said, I feel like Drake be trying to cater to his audience and he's inclusive. He wants to include everyone and have a song for everyone, and that's cool. But Kendrick, he's gonna stick to his bread and his butter, and he's gonna really talk about the real stuff that needs to be talked about, and that's the difference. I'm not catering or pandering to no crowd I don't care about. The ones that need to hear this gonna hear this. They know why I'm saying this. It's a different type of artist. It's a different type of being. So, but we don't want to get into that. People be getting their little feelings hurt. So, and then he continues to say, you can have all hits and still not have the catalog for the Super Bowl. The whole joy of it is not knowing the songs they will perform and just hoping that it will be one of your favorites. We all knew what WTF Kendrick was going to do. Let's be real. There was no surprise, nothing spectacular. I mean, I feel like at the Super Bowl, people perform their hits. Obviously, that's one of his big hits. But other songs, yes, we know Kendrick songs. I'm pretty sure you know pull up, drink, headshot, drink, sit down, drink, stand up, drink. Like, don't play Kendrick saying that's his only hit. Like, the disrespect. I got loyalty, it's in my DNA. In my DNA. There's too many, bro. Like, I wish I could play the album, but I'm not getting copyrighted. But we love Kendrick over here, y'all. His next point 3, Kendrick should have taken this moment to actually perform his songs that made him the dope artist. That would have been more of a flex instead of trying to troll Drake. It would have said, I don't need you. I was big before that song. Bro, oh my God. I don't know who you... where have you been living under a rock, homeboy? It's annoying because I was actually real cool with him and all. What? The fact of the matter is, you're missing the whole point around Kendrick's performance entirely. Kendrick's performance, the tiny petty stuff to troll Drake, whatever, that wasn't the point of his performance. There was so many nuances, so many messages in his performance talking about what America is coming to, how black people are treated, how this is all a game the government plays. Like, there's so many messages. You got Samuel L. Jackson playing Uncle Sam. That's a message within itself. Like, why are we talking about stop trying to troll Drake? Like, that's not the freaking point, bro. He goes on to say, I'm gonna try and finish this video quick because my son that's supposed to be sleeping with his noni. Go back to Noni's room. You ready to go night-night? Oh yeah, he was saying that this is the song he's gonna have to perform for the rest of his life, blah blah blah. Like, I don't think my homeboy took the time to do his homework. I don't think he really knows who Kendrick is. Or he might know who Kendrick is, listen to his songs, even bump his songs, but don't know it's Kendrick. Because there is no way, bro. There is no way. It's utterly ridiculous to hear this, because he also wants to say, after talking about because he performed it 5 times back to back in LA, which is very corny, in parentheses. When Drake dropped back to back, he announced 2 weeks later he would never be performing it again, because when you win, you do it gracefully. And we can even say Kendrick won. Winning doesn't mean you're not a cornball. So it's not a problem when Drake caters to his audience by making all these different songs or whatever. My camera is so close to dying. But when when Kendrick is catering to his audience, because that's obviously a hit song at this moment, and he's had hit songs before, like, that's a problem. I don't know, make it make sense. And calling somebody corny for that, it's crazy how people can be called corny and you're not even in the position to be. I hate to say I hate to be like that, but you're not in the position to say these things because you've never had that experience, nor have you dealt with somebody that's been in that situation. So you're speaking from a perspective of an outsider that really doesn't know the industry, doesn't know how it works. Because if you have a hit song, because he's also an artist, if you have a hit song and those people love that hit song, don't you expect them people to want to hear that hit song every time you perform? Like, get out of here. But honestly, it really wasn't too much else I wanted to add. I'm sick of the bull that goes around when it comes to this type of stuff, because one, we're comparing two artists that don't even do the same thing, to be quite honest. Musically, they're in different realms. And then second, there's so many people that's attached to such small details that don't even matter. The petty Drake drama it's a breadcrumb to the whole situation. It's a breadcrumb to the loaf, okay? The purpose of the performance was to show people what we're going through in this country, especially as Black people. That was the message. And for Black people, some Black people, to not get that message and want to talk about, oh, it's just the corny stuff, the petty thing, Drake is better, blah, blah, blah. For people to still be so caught up on stuff like that, it makes you sit here and be like, oh, well, that's why sometimes we are where we are. Because people are so simple-minded sometimes, and it's sad. It's sad. We gotta have people that look at the whole picture, and with that, you're not even looking at, a fraction of the picture. That's not even the picture. But anywho, y'all, I know, random video, 1 a.m. It's probably about to be, it's 1:49 now, almost 2. Time to get up on out of here. Until next time, I hope I don't have to come back here and have another chat like this. Until next time, I'll see y'all in my next video. Peace, love, and light. I'm out.